in the Blue Jackets dressing room talking with Matt Duchene. And Matt, it's hard to believe, like a week ago when you got here, everything was going so well, and all of a sudden there's the struggles to find a way to get a win. What kind of a sense do you get what's going on out there right now?
I thought we played a pretty solid game tonight. I mean, look at the shots, look at the chances. It seems like, you know, right now it's taken some monumental kind of effort to get the puck in the back of the net, and yeah, it's hard to put a finger on it. There's a lot of good things from tonight, I think, and obviously whenever you make big changes to a team, it can take a little bit to, you know, learn how that all fits in together and things like that. But you know, I thought we did some, like I said, I thought we probably deserved tonight. So it's hard to, it's really frustrating, but you know, we got to keep going, and if we keep playing like that, it's going to turn.
As a shooter and a scorer, does that frustration build as you go along, and you're getting what you feel are really good chances, and either the goalie's making a save out of his mind or a puck's getting tipped where you think it's going to get the clean lane to the net out? Does that build throughout the game?
Yeah, but you got to manage that frustration. You got to start every shift like it's a clean slate, and you know, I think a lot of us are doing that, and it's I mean, we're in their end the entire, I want to say, second period on. You know, second period was a bit of a stalemate till the last few shifts. We get that big goal after a couple of momentum shifts, and third period, I mean, I don't know if they had another chance other than the two they scored there. So it's tough. So we got to just keep going and stay positive. We're right there, and you know, it's going to turn. So the biggest thing, it doesn't matter what spot we grab in terms of the playoffs. We just got to get in, and we're going through a little bit of growing pains right now, and you know, hopefully we can get through it.
Could getting out of here and getting on the road help that a little bit, just for the fact that, you know, as guys have come in, you haven't been able to spend that time together as a team, which you might get the opportunity to do this week with no outside distractions?
Yeah, I think sometimes a change of scenery when you're battling a little bit is a good thing, but like I said, there's some really good things to take away from tonight, and you know, it's kind of a, you know, a tough shot to take right now in terms of how that one feels, because it's like I said, I thought we did a lot of really good things, and we're right there. You know, we could have easily scored 5-6 goals tonight. It just doesn't go. So we got to stick with it, and you know, this is a process that matters, and we've got to focus on that.
Matt Duchene talking with us here in the Blue Jackets dressing room. Let's go to Seth Jones and hear from him.
An effort like this?
Yeah, very frustrating.
I mean, started off the second period, you guys just had so much momentum going into that third. And why is it with this team just can't seem to get it from the start in that last period when you got that going into a period?
Start of the third period, you're saying?
Like, just kind of take that momentum and roll it over.
That's a good question. I'm not sure. You know, we've been feeling out games in the first period, and it's hard to play from behind. I was just saying to Dave out there, it's tough to play from behind. You know, every game, and you exert so much energy to get it tied and create momentum for yourself, and then the next time they score one, it's a dagger. And you know, we gave up one with 8 minutes left, I think it was, and they locked it down well. We had our chances though in the last 5, had a power play. I thought Hellbuck made some pretty good saves, and just couldn't find the back of the net.
Does it make it even more difficult when a team like that is just playing so physical, almost hitting you any time you kind of get even close to the net?
Yeah, we pride ourselves in our physical play as well. Our forechecking ability, the way we pressure defensemen, make them turn it over, play below the hash. That's all physicality, and you know, I thought it was there for a lot of minutes. You know, the main thing is, the takeaway is, you know, we were better than last game, and we did a lot of good things. We were just playing the right way for a lot of the game, and you know, we were back checking and doing the proper things, the little things to win, and just unfortunately we didn't get results.
You've been here for a couple of years. You know the character of the guys in this room. Outside this room, there's probably going to be noise will get turned up. But how do you believe this team's going to respond in these next couple of games?
Oh, we don't have a choice. You know, we gotta step up our game even more. You know, I was just saying before the game, it's playoff time. You know, we can't wait another 15 games to get going here. Right now, it's every night should be a do or die mentality. We should have that going in every single game because I believe we're on the outside still after tonight, and it's not gonna get any easier. So. Yeah, I think we need to understand it in this room, and I believe we do. I think we'll take some good hockey on the road here.
John, you put in a lot of good minutes tonight. You just cannot believe you can't get to some of those rebounds. You had so many chances right around the net, and you couldn't seem to get that clean look in the third period that you probably needed to either get it tied or take a lead.
Yeah, we were much better tonight. Just got to stay with it.
Did you like the action on the power play? It seemed every time they're out there, they're creating some good chances.
In games after a game like yesterday, you need your leaders to step up. What did you think of Nick Foligno's game tonight? The way that he responded with the goal, with the hit, with the fight.
Well, not just Nick. I thought a lot of guys stepped up. I mean, it's 22-9 in scoring chances, and You leave the night, you think you deserve better. That's where we're at right now. So we have just got to build off of it. Played much better tonight than the other night. I thought we played much better as a team, and we just got to stay with it. We can't get frustrated and get ready to play our next game.
You've been with a majority of this group for 3+ years now. What is your level of confidence that these guys are going to respond the right way over the next couple days, coming down the stretch? Because on the outside, at least, a week ago we were saying everyone on the outside has you in the conference finals. Probably that same group has now said they're not going to make the playoffs. They're falling apart. What is your level of confidence in this group?
Yeah, and I thought we answered the right way tonight. I thought we took a big step in the right direction. You don't get the result, but that's the way hockey is. Sometimes you don't get the result that you think you should get. It doesn't mean you break away from some of the things we did, because we made some corrections in our game. I thought the guys concentrated on some of the adjustments we had to make in our game from the last. But it's hard for players. It's hard for coaches, but it's harder for players. They're the ones that are doing the stuff on the ice, and they come away empty tonight. So tomorrow's a big day for us just to regroup and get a good skate and just get ready for our next game and stay with it here.
John, you've always been a coach who stressed process over results. I take it games like tonight are the reason for that?
Yeah, I've always told you guys, I don't look at the team or coach the team based on the end result. I can't. It's not fair either way, positive or negatively, towards your team. So you watch your team, how they play, and if you think they're in the right area, playing the right way, you try to stay with it. It's frustrating. It's a hard one to take tonight. The games are clicking off here, and we just haven't found our way at home. It's been a tough stretch here at home, but we can't lose ourselves. We just got to go to work tomorrow and get ready to play the Devils.
John, you've had a week now with Duchene and Dzingel. Are you finding that they are finding their way here?
Yeah, little by little.
They
have things that I think they played a certain way, especially away from the puck in Ottawa, that we're still trying to correct in the way we play. Yeah, but they're finding their way step by step here.
Joined by Jody Shelley to get his take on today's game. You just heard Tort say there were things that were done better. Seth Jones said the same thing, but the result, unfortunately, is the same.
Yeah, and they're saying that because yesterday they left the arena after that 4-0 loss to the Edmonton Oilers and wondering what is going on with this team. Okay, they played much better. Even though at the start they gave up some odd man rushes, they relied on their goaltender. 2 of those goals tonight were world-class deflections. I thought the one by Wheeler there to get the lead was unbelievable as he came across the zone and tipped it back the other way. But this time of year, you have to start by defending well. And Bobrovsky really did a great job helping his teammates tonight early and often. He made some big saves. I think there's got to be more cohesion in the defensive zone to give up less and then give yourself a chance to win. I heard you talk to David Savard in the intermission. He was talking about being patient. Being patient means sticking with defense, not hoping that pucks get out of your zone or hoping that pucks stay in. I thought the defense did a great job tonight of keeping plays alive, Jones and Werenski in the offensive zone, but I thought the forwards in the defensive zone could have helped out a little more with some situations. tough to score goals in this league right now. I know early in the season there were 7, 8 goals scored for some of the wins. Right now, you've got to lock it down defensively and then go get your goals, because Hellebuck played well, and when they got the lead, they locked it down in the third. Those guys battled, but it's so tough to get that back-breaking goal and get back in it. The Blue Jackets battled back twice, couldn't do it the third time tonight. Need to do a better job defending as a team.